Our lead story tonight, the storm named Isaac growing in strength.
Isaac could churn ashore near New Orleans Wednesday morning, exactly 7 years to the day since Katrina made landfall.
Folks here in New Orleans obviously watching the weather closely, even folks outside of the Gulf Coast certainly, hoping that improvements to the levee system are going to hold.
We believe that the levee system will hold in the metropolitan area. That's not to say that everything's been done from the federal level that needs to be done. We still have places outside of the levee protection system that need help.
Some areas like Braithwaite in Plaquemines Parish, it got close to 20 inches of rain.
But now I'm joined by Senator Mary Landrieu.
Well, it's just devastating. This is my first stop in Plaquemines Parish. These families, it'll take them months, if not years, to recover. They don't deserve this. We are a working coast. These are working people.
In fact, we had a big fight after Katrina, and they decided not to include Lower Plaquemines in the federal protection system. We argued and argued and argued, and now you can see the results. I'm going to be speaking to General Peabody, the Corps General, and say, please look at these visuals. And people deserve protection. The Corps budget is wholly inadequate, which is why I've been pushing outside of the Corps budget to get revenue sharing, to get the Restore Act.
Mitt Romney arrived in flood-ravaged New Orleans today to survey neighborhoods mired in misery after Isaac.
Senator Mary Landrieu said she welcomes Romney's visit. She also hopes the former Massachusetts governor understands that the Army Corps of Engineers is underfunded and can't take any more budget cuts.
Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano makes a commitment to Louisiana, promising full resources of the federal government. The federal representative met with area leaders, including Senator Mary Landrieu.
A visit by U.S. Senator Mary Landrieu literally brought to light a problem at the Juela shelter here in Shreveport. Now, women say they were uncomfortable going to the bathroom and shower areas at night at the shelter because they were so dark. They told the senator about their concerns, and shelter organizers moved a set of lights to that area shortly after her visit.
Senator Mary Landrieu toured Grand Isle today, and it left her both relieved and very frustrated at the same time.
Landrieu is visibly fed up with the Corps' reliance on cost analysis.
Corps of Engineers has to throw out their cost estimates, not listening to them anymore. They don't make sense.
We're in the community of La Place tonight, where the president is meeting with some of Isaac's victims.
What I've pledged to these folks is we're going to make sure that at the federal level we are getting on the case very quickly about figuring out what exactly happened here, what can we do to make sure that it doesn't happen again, and expediting some of the decisions that may need to be made to ensure that we've got the infrastructure in place to protect people's property and to protect people's lives.
The president's visit was very important yesterday, to have his eyes on the actual destruction. What we do know today is that our hurricane system is not complete. The $14 billion that we got after Katrina worked. Now we have to go back and get some additional resources. We can't depend just on the Corps of Engineer budget. We've got to get other sources of revenue, which is why I've been fighting and leading a successful battle, I might add, for those additional funds.
Senator Mary Landrieu vows she won't stop fighting for more federal levee protection in Plaquemines Parish because she says the entire nation depends on it.
U.S. Senator Mary Landrieu is pressing President Obama and FEMA for a quicker assessment of the damage of the storm that left behind. In a letter to the president, she said the state is in dire need of federal resources. She also asked for more money for the Army Corps of Engineers to work on the levee system through the southeastern part of that state.